今日咧，我哋嚟睇下報紙，嚟睇下呢個咧2021年6月24號星期四嘅一份報紙。佢係咧全香港唯一一份嘅英文報章，叫做 South China Morning Post。咁佢嘅頭版故事咧就係呢個嘅 Apple Daily's Final Edition。咁咧，我哋今日嘅主題咧係 National Security Law， 認識國安法，人人有責。OK， 咁就咧了解下國安法嘅威力同呢個咧新聞自由嘅關係咯噃。咁今日咧，我哋會透過呢篇嘅 news article 咧學習兩樣嘢，一係 lexical chain。咁我咧精選咗14個 lexical chain items， 係同今日嘅主題國安法新聞自由有關嘅。第二咧就叫 noun substitution， 英文好常玩嘅，譬如咧我哋有個 proper noun 蘋果日報，係咪？咁你可想而知咧呢一篇咧會不斷 refer to 蘋果日報，咁係咁 Apple Daily、Apple Daily、Apple Daily， 好悶嘅，好沉嘅。咁英文咧就會好中意咧用唔同嘅方式去 refer to 佢，咁就好立體，俾觀眾讀者知道咧多啲 Apple Daily 唔同嘅面相。OK。咁就咧 lexical chain 14個 items 有一 high profile arrest， 一個咧高調嘅拘捕行動；二 a national security law crackdown， 一次咧國安法嘅打擊或者鎮壓行動；三 suspicion of conspiracy to collude with foreign forces， 懷疑串謀勾結外國勢力；四 the exodus，呢個嘅大遷徙啊，大批人咧同時離開某個地方，可能咧係好開心嘅暑假去旅行出國咁樣，或者咧可以係一個移民潮啦、逃難潮啦、辭職潮啦。咁最出名咧，我會諗到嘅係聖經嘅第2篇叫做出埃及記咧，就係 Exodus， 摩西咧帶領埃及族人咧離開埃及。五 sharply diminish Hong Kong's media landscape， 大幅削減香港嘅傳媒地貌。六 to stifle press freedoms and expression of opinion， 去扼殺窒息新聞自由同埋意見嘅表達。An ominous sentiment descended，一個不祥嘅預感降臨。8號 to silence all opposition voices， 去對咧所有反對嘅聲音係進行。9 severely dampen freedom of speech， 嚴重係抑壓呢個嘅言論自由。咁啊講起損害或者破壞咧，好多時候會諗到 destroy 啊 damage 咁樣。試下呢個字咧，我覺得幾靚喎 dampen。 OK， 咁巧都係 D 字頭嘅。10號 the domination of pro-government papers， 親政府報章嘅支配壟斷。11 critical points of view， 批評性嘅觀點。12 role as the fourth estate， 第四權嘅角色。13 an obvious political leaning， 有明顯嘅政治傾向。14最後啦 forbidden fruit， 禁果。咁咧我哋咧睇下新聞咯噃。咁我哋會節錄性咁咧去睇下一啲段落或者嘅例句，睇下呢啲以上嘅 lexical chain items 係點樣去應用咯噃。Papers management decides to bring forward closure after another high-profile arrest, printing 1 million copies for today's farewell. Hong Kong's embattled Apple Daily will close after 26 years in circulation, printing its final edition today and immediately stopping online publication following a national security law crackdown on the tabloid-style newspaper. Apple Daily is not perfect, but what will Hong Kong be like without us? The paper said in an open letter to readers as its print run surged to 1 million. We thank our readers for joining us. We have fought a good war. The decision to fold by the newspaper's management came just hours after the city's National Security Police yesterday detained its lead editorial writer on suspicion of conspiracy to collude with foreign forces. Yang Chen-Ki, 55, also a senior columnist, was the sixth arrest under the national security law in relation to a series of articles published by the paper allegedly calling for foreign sanctions 5 top executives were detained last Thursday. Insiders said Young's arrest prompted a fresh round of resignations, worsening the exodus since last week, in which the newspaper lost nearly half of its workforce, which earlier this month had numbered 800. Academics and politicians warned that closure of the paper would sharply diminish Hong Kong's media landscape. Western governments and the European Union accused authorities of using the Beijing-imposed legislation enacted last June to ban acts of subversion, secession, terrorism, and collusion with foreign forces to stifle press freedoms and expression of opinion. An ominous sentiment descended over us early in the day as we were warned against coming back to office to avoid another round of police raids, a veteran reporter on the features desk said. British Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab accused the Hong Kong government of using the security law to silence all opposition voices. Amnesty International called the closure the blackest day for media freedom in Hong Kong's recent history. Ray Yip-Kin-man, a political scientist at City University, said the shutdown would severely dampen freedom of speech. Local media might be getting more one-sided, with the domination of pro-government papers, and there would be much fewer critical points of view. Ronson Chen Singh, newly elected chairman of the Hong Kong Journalists Association, said the city was losing a media outlet that nurtured thousands of workers in the industry and had competently performed its role as the fourth estate for 2 decades. However, Professor Song Xiao-chong from the Center for Basic Laws of Hong Kong and Macau at Shenzhen University says some of Apple Daily's articles displayed an obvious political leaning and were suspected of violating the Basic Law and the One Country, Two Systems governing principle. 好啦，咁啊一篇 news article 啦，咁啊都相當中立持平客觀嘅，你見兩方嘅聲音都有，有咧反對執法嘅，有呢個咧支持執法嘅，咁啊亦都有唔同嘅角度、唔同嘅渠道啦，有來自呢個嘅歐盟嘅聲音啦，有來自呢個咧英國外相藍韜文嘅聲音啦。有呢個國際特赦組織嘅聲音啦，有城市大學學者嘅聲音啦，有呢個咧記協協會記協主席嘅聲音啦，同埋咧最緊要 last but not least 有呢個深圳大學嘅教授阿宋先生嘅聲音啦。咁我最中意嘅 lexical chain item 咧係呢個 forbidden fruit 禁果。咁啊聖經故事嘅禁果咧。的而且確咧係一粒蘋果嚟嘅噃，咁但係禁果之為禁果咧，亦都係一啲咧唔食得、唔嘗得、唔掂得嘅東西嚟嘅，否則咧觸怒咗上帝咧就會被逐出伊甸園。咁啊係啲乜嘢咁鬼死禁咧？咁大家自己諗下啦噃。好，講完 lexical chain 咧，講翻 noun substitution 啦。Apple Daily 唔叫 Apple Daily， 可以叫咩？可以叫做咧 Hong Kong's embattled Apple Daily， 香港嘅身陷險境、腹背受敵、四面楚歌嘅蘋果日報。The tabloid-style newspaper， 一個小報風格嘅報紙。The newspaper， the paper。The tabloid 直頭咧由小報風報紙直頭變咗小報喎 ，OK 個概念咧有少少偷換咗喎。最後咧就係 The Chinese language paper 啦。嗱好得意嘅，鬼唔知蘋果係講中文啫，我哋知道，但係而家你睇緊份英文報紙咧，佢就會咁樣話俾你聽，所以咧冇人會咁樣形容蘋果日報，唯獨是南華早報會咁樣形容。OK， 對於一份睇緊英文嘅讀者嚟講咧，呢個咧係有意義嘅，有新聞價值嘅，就係咁啦。OK， 講到呢度，咁就 goodbye and take care。